Hello everyone, it is Anthony Gamer here, and today you are going to watch me playing Ice Cream 6, the most complicated chapter of the whole sagas that I have played. If you guys have seen from the first part I have ever recorded on this typical chapter, it literally took me an hour, and yet I did not even finish the game. So in this attempt, I'm going to execute and finish the game once and for all. So without further ado, we're gonna be playing as Charlie, and we have to reunite with our friends who is Jay and Mike. Liz, however, would be stored in the 7th chapter, which we're gonna play next week. Without further ado, we're gonna be playing this with a little bit of a twist, because there's a way to play the game in easier way. And it's gonna be on hard mode too, because we're gonna play it on hard mode all the time. And for the puzzles, mechanics are quite similar to the previous one, although it's a little bit complex as well. You're just gonna see later. It's like the mini games that kind of makes it too complex to this difficultiness. Alright, to activate the alternative trap skin, you will need to purchase the ad, or you have to beat the game on hard mode. And you might be struggling to play the game on hard mode, and today I'm gonna show you how to finish the game without any hesitation in hard mode. If only that you know every patterns of it, and we're gonna be execute this and let Charlie to be reunite with his friends. If you want to check this game out, I'll leave in the description. And this is where we left off, where Mike has reunited with Jay from the 5th chapter. In this part, he's kind of like daydreaming about Liz, because I think he's still having his mind towards her, even though she's still in the factory and she needs to be rescued. Jay's playing in this main role here. It's quite interesting, you know? Alright, so Charlie is right now beginning to investigating to see if there's any kind of like hazards or dangers. But that's not only the problem. Not only Rod and Mini Rods that we have to scared about, but there are also a huge ginormous robot that could pretty much like reenact Boris, except she is not as deadly as him, who is called Mady, the chef that I think she would like tasting how the ice cream would taste. And there is a thought of Charlie that maybe, just maybe, how to get that key from Mady is that to poison her. So yeah, find a way to communicate with Jay. So this is my plan in order to execute this faster. Firstly, I would like to go to this area and get one of the items, which is called the piece of the golden medallion. It might be inside of the staff room or inside the bathroom. And if it's not in both of those rooms, it would be on a very restricted area. It's gonna be a little harder for me to get. It seems like that it is, so I'm a little bit concerned about this attempt. So I'm gonna leave the game and I'm gonna try to find the one where the golden medallion can be placed into the area. It's not like that I can't do it, but it's just a little bit confusing to find the other medallions, because I could only think that the other medallions would be in the kitchen, and then the other one would be like right next to the machine area. Is that what you want to call it? The one that's kind of close to the minigame section. Okay, so still not in here. So how about in the bathroom? Alright, I just need to check here. And if it's not here, it is here, so yes! This is exactly what I wanted. And now, if you finally got this item, the strat rod. The strat rod, okay? And right after that, we need Mady to look back, please. Mady, oh Mady, right here, Mady. Spit on him. After she spits on him, he is immediately dead. That's right, he is immediately dead. And there's nothing they can do now. Goofy ice cream face. So yeah, now our job is completely done. And thanks to Mady, that we can now freely to explore the area. But there's also lots of hazards, like mini rods that try to catch up on your butt. Like this mini rod, the chef one. Isn't it cool to make your own robots that can pretty much do anything in your factory? so that you don't have to hire an actual person. Wow. That would make a great boss, by the way. Oh, we just got spitted. Don't worry, it's not deadly, so you won't get hurt. Alright? So one of these glass jars, it could give you something that isn't really quite important to beat the game, but it is quite interesting to find more story about Rod. So I'm gonna execute them all. Not in there, so I'm gonna go explore the kitchen. Janitor, leave me out of this, because I am in the good old place right now, where no one can stop me. Okay, so we got a number on the egg, and in order to make it chronological, I think I said it right, you have to see the stripes, the amount of stripes on the egg. For instance, this one only has 2. So the location of the code would be placed in the second digit. So that means 4 would be placed on the second area. You know what I'm saying, right? There are like 4 slots, and the number 4 that we've seen right here is placed at the second. So we still need to find the first, the third, and the fourth. It is somewhere in the factory, so we have to find it sooner enough before we start to forget. While we're gonna find some more items that is both quite interesting and not important. I mean, isn't that the same thing? Alright, Matey right now is tasting the ice cream just to see if it tastes good or not, so that people who tasted it wouldn't be too suspicious. She just hit me using her chest. How could you? How could you do that to me? That's what happens when you get close to Matey. She would knock you down by using her chest. Alright, we go here. There might be one more possible location for the medallion. It is not there, so we have to keep finding it. Would be inside one of these drawers. Oh, we already found this one, so we don't need this. Okay, go ahead. Your boss is dead. Ah, here is the last medallion. I have finally found it. Ah, why you keep facing my own way? Okay, let me go. Alright, there's some more stuff that I need to do, so it would be fine. So yeah, we have finally found all of the pieces of the medallions for this room, and this is where you're going to see the story of Rod. When you interact with this, you can see there are like pieces of the it's not really painting, it's a newspaper, by the way. It even said so. So you can see a little bit of the scene on why Evil Nun has obsessed to killing Joseph Sullivan. I think that's because he has been popularized by using her magic, which is called taking people's rights, maybe? Misleading concept, probably. But yeah, she's surprised because Joseph has gone popular at that time and people admired him. I think that's because he's also stealing her stuff, and that's why she wanted to take a revenge. And we got another one which we can assemble it in here, and there's also like this poster that we have to investigate later. It looks like it's a blue one, so we're gonna have to remember that. A blue poster, remember that. And also the number 4 on the second term. Okay, after this, you'll need to finish a game, a mini game specifically, which is called the ice cream cone. And you have to place them at the very right time without even failing it. If you fail, then you have to redo at the same attempt. For instance, you have to do red first, as the reference said it here, and then blue, and then green. The last topping would be yellow. So in hard mode, there are fully 4. So they are not just 3. This is because they want to increase the difficulty. And that's why they call it hard mode. And after you have completed this minigame, you can get the mini rod mask. No, just a rod mask actually. So that you can disguise yourself between these enemies. And they're gonna think that you are one of them, which is completely dumb. They clearly think that they're in the Mission Impossible world. Well, no one can even recognize Ethan Hunt. Okay, and that one, and blue would be the last topping. The blueberry, ice cream, strawberry. Who likes strawberry? Only one more. Boom, almost caught off guard. Okay, after this, you can get the mask. Now, I recommend you to wear it so that the mini rod wouldn't try to annoy you. And right here, you can also do another task. Do another mini game in order to get the other piece of the newspaper. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna execute them all, like we have said before. So we're gonna complete the same puzzle like before. Okay, yellow comes first. The banana, strawberry, blueberry, and then lime. Strawberry, lime, banana. No, not strawberry. Okay, maybe I'll just need to be quiet, alright? Strawberry. Lime? Alright. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna succeed in this one. I cannot fail anymore. Over time, it will get faster. I failed. Banana, lime, strawberry. Blueberry. Blueberry pie and ice cream. We have done it. I have concentrated fully that I even got it right. Oh yes, take that rot. Your minigame ain't fooling me. The third newspaper. Oh snap. Alright, uh-oh, here comes Matey. Matey, maybe the girlfriend of Boris. Alright, so this mini rod costume, oh yeah, I think it is called mini rod mask. It is, okay then, my apology. So this can be used for this area. I think it's called the pantry area. No, it's the laundry area, sorry. Here's the laundry area, where you have to use the mask in order to have the access to the area. It is restricted, fully restricted. It won't think that you are the ice cream. If you're not the ice cream, you're not allowed to be inside of this place. But it's a laundry though. It's not really like it's highly secure kind of area, right? Oh wait, that's not true because we have this, the safe box. That is very highly secure. That no one should ever interfere with it. Oh, it's like, oh, what are you doing, worker rod? The worker mini rod has invaded to the laundry area. Who would have thought? Ah, we found an item which is a sock. So this sock can be used to make the ingredients very bad. So we're gonna put it in the milk pot. In that case, would make Matey throw up. Okay, because she stops, we can try to snatch the newspaper piece from her back. And later we're gonna have to get this too, but it's not the time yet. Because we haven't known that that can be moved. Alright, I think our job as Charlie has done at this point, and now we're gonna be switching to another character. That's right, you're not only just playing Charlie in this occasion of time. You can also switch characters. I want you in my ice cream factory. No thank you, Mr. Sullivan. To Jay. Switching roles, like before. So it looks like Jay has the biggest role of the whole ice cream chapters. And also we got Mike. So what we should do, you don't need to get this, is to observe more to the factory. Like, we found a fan key. Okay, so we'll put the fan key there for now. We need to find another item that probably Mike can do with it. For instance, it is not here, so it might be in this area. Ah, there you are. The duct tape. Why did I say duct tape when it's supposed to be duct tape? You think it's a tape made of a duck? Or it's a duck that formed like a tape? Here you go. No surgeries needed. No one's getting hurt right now. Okay, maybe there is. Jay got electrocuted, but he's still fine. So, not gonna be too worried about. Nothing's in here, by the way. Sometimes the fan key could be here too, so look very thorough. We can really freely explore this without any hesitation. No more death threats in this factory. Mini rods are not our death threats, if I have to say. They're just distractions. And yeah, because he's gone, we can explore freely. So you guys can see I have found the fan key and opened this fan door. And inside of it, we got a code which is called BAEB. Now that would be used for the safe bar that we have just seen earlier when we played as Charlie. It's in the laundry area where it's think that it's very restricted. You know, some people might think says it's the other way around. But yeah, it's quite important. Okay, we found a file. This also goes for Mike. All these equipments that you would see in this factory would be for Mike's. So Mike would make something that is very useful later on. Alright, after this, we're gonna go through the shortcut way in order to go even further to the factory. This is where they used to be trapped in. And we're gonna go into the, I would say this is the room code. Okay, the lost property. Aren't you the one where we could actually get the ID card? So in this one, the last number is 2. So we found out that the second number is 4 and the last number is 2. So it'll be 4, 2. In the second number and the fourth number. Isn't it a coincidence that it's all switched around? Alright. What about in this one? 0. So it would be 4402. And I would like to make a guess. So I'm gonna do it instantly. So the other one would be in the expired egg room. So I might gonna just do it instantly here by typing random numbers for the first digit code. Because we have found all the 3-digit codes, we can pretty much simply guess. It's just that we need to know which are these 3 remaining codes, so it won't get yourself too hard for you. Alright, so it's not that, so we're gonna do this number. Just change the first digit of the number, because you haven't found that number yet. I think this is a little bit faster way. So you don't need to go all the way back and forth to the factory. So it isn't 4, so maybe it'll be 5. So the last egg you would see in the in the expired egg room would be the pink colored egg. And it's a plain egg, so it doesn't have the stripes. So that's why it is claimed to be the number 1. Alright, would it be this? Okay, how about 8402? So you just need to keep guessing if you don't want to do the hard way. So now you found another hint in order to get the other piece of the painting, which is this. So this area that it has been sliced X is the area that we need to go. It's very close to Matey's habitat. That's what I like to call it. Matey's habitat. Anyway, so we have found the blue poster that we have seen from that one room, and we need to keep finding these posters to find out what could be hidden on those posters. So it seems like the next one would be the one where it's close to the lost property room. So yeah, after he interacted with that, Mike have the ability to make you up with something. Oh, that was a strange noise. Alright. Surely it's in here. And it is a certificate card. Just can notice the big Easter egg. That was the creator, by the way. Alright, now we're gonna have to find this card certificate, which is in here. And that will give you another hint, which you have to find this specific poster, which is, I guess it's called Joseph the Messiah. And it's right in front of our eyes. And we can find this, a crank. This crank can be used behind the motorbike's butt. Not really, because it's separated, I guess. And in here you can get to see a remote control and a memory. Let's see it together, because I haven't really haven't really observed this scene yet. This is where she is still evil. She is singing. I wonder who. Let's see. Who's behind that door? It will be interesting because this might be one of the longest time that I haven't seen this intro or scene. Sister Philippa, the one that is called the driving nun. Or I would like to call it chubby nun. And they're in the junior high school Eagle thingy. Yes, Eagle Junior High School. Oh, this is when she did not realize that evil nun turned evil. And that's how we can connect from the first scene that we have seen in this video, that this was occurred earlier before that scene. Wow. That's why she's now turning to her slave. That is crazy. BAEB. BAEB. What do I do next? Oh yes, I have to contact with Mike. Alright. So right now we're gonna be making an item to unlock that padlock. I'm gonna use the shortest route. Man, this is so easy without rods in our way. Have you guys found this technique to make yourself easier? Oh wait, I haven't found... Why do I go in here? I haven't found fully yet. What am I doing? I haven't found fully yet. You know why? Because we need one more item. So there are a total 3 of them. Alright then. So the last one shall be in the warehouse. And it has something to do with metal. There you are. Found ya. Without this, we cannot make a perfect item that we can say it was perfect. Perfect. Everything. Down to the last minute details. Alright, we're gonna be interacting with Mike and ask him to build a weapon? No, it's not a weapon because I already have one. However, we're gonna build something that we can use for unlocking that padlock. And these are all the items that we need. We have gathered them all, so we just need to assemble it from Mike's brain. And now we have it. We can now use it to unlock the padlock. And I do gotta say, this chapter might be as long as the 3rd chapter that we played before, because I think it will reach that amount of length video. After what we have done to Rod, it would take so many time, but it's very worth it because it makes it easier for you to complete the game. Isn't that right, Joseph? Sorry that I have made your son's life to become even more miserable due to his own fallen trap from Matey's bubblegum. And it is not entirely my fault that he had gone through this kind of desire that makes him more evil. But yeah, the mother that he got raised had taught him something that is quite bad. Because at that time she was evil. Right after we have break down that lever, we have successfully unlocked another area of the factory which Charlie was in it. So that means we can get the last item, probably the other two items that we can use to poison Matey.
I'm still here. I'll do what I can.
Okay, he'll do what he can, as he says. Without me, I don't think you can do what he can. Yeah, he cannot do what he can't. Okay, after this, go to this section and it is now turning green, no longer red. After this, you'll just need to find which of these carton that has the egg. And this is where the other spot for finding the egg. Sometimes the color of the eggs would be different, so don't take as the places. So it's like this. You have to look carefully at the stripes on the eggs. So don't look and try to chronologically put it using the places. Because I've done that before and it doesn't work. Because the code doesn't work like that. When the code's supposed to be the egg. Oh, this must be the last one. Yeah, it is here. It is in fact here. And unfortunately, I have caught it at the very last moment, and Matey right now is going to the specific room that I really need to go.
I'm going to keep checking the codes.
How can you just step aside? Please, madam? Madam?
Where has the chubby boy gone?
I'm sorry, but okay. You don't really want this egg, don't you? Do you? Yeah, it is now turning smelly. Oh yeah? Okay.
Hey you.
Oh yeah, don't forget, we can also do this task now. To open up the safe in the laundry room. And remember the code? It was BAEB. So just change this without changing the second slot. And got another piece of the newspaper. I keep saying painting. I don't know why, but it's just like that. Only one more to go and then we can find out what's really happening. Oh wait, actually, let's check here. It is successfully unlocked. And now we found another poison. What is this called? Experimental spice. Ooh, spicy ice cream? Who would think of that idea? Spice cream. It was seriously called spice cream.
Where has the chubby boy gone?
I thought you got splat. Okay, whatever. You can step aside now, madam, because I need to do some experiment
Hey, little cook,
on
be
the
more careful with your food.
flower.
What are you doing? Don't ever mix the ingredients.
Alright, we have done them all. So now we can continue our task and get to this place. Remember when I said Maddie's habitat? This is where it is. After we have found all the codes and get inside to the lost property room, you can discover another area to finally reveal the last painting, newspaper. Why am I in the laundry room anyway? Maybe because I was trying to redirect you on where's the safe box is. That could be it. Why am I going here? This is in the way. Oh, Matey just, yeah. So after Matey got knocked out because of how terrible the ice cream is, just pick up her kitchen key and unlock this door. And this is where you can escape. Ta-da! But not yet. There's still one more scene that we're gonna observe today. And it's not gonna be so boring. It would be something that's quite interesting. Watch this. So later that day, after she got cursed by the evil nun, she noticed Joseph Sullivan. Yeah, because she breaks I mean, he breaks the whole record by using her formula, I think. That's why she wants to kill him. By using her slave so that she wouldn't be blamed on. And that's how Rod Sullivan's father died. Continue to the third chapter where Rod finds out that his father had been on an accident. So it's not murder, by the way. He got crashed by Sister Philippa's fan. And that was not on accident. She did it on purpose. That is sad to think about. But we have finally made Charlie to reunite with his friends.
Charlie!
My brothers.
We're back together.
And even jumped at the end.
Well,
How grateful is that?
okay. Well, in that case, I have something very important.
So yeah, that's the final end of Ice Cream 6. And we have finally managed to complete it on this channel. And I am very happy about. If you have to compare it with the first try of me play the game, it literally got me nuts. And that's why I claimed it as the most complicated of all time. Charlie has been reunited with Jay and Mike, but Liz has yet to be rescued. So that's where at the point where we have to finish the 7th chapter that we're gonna be witnessing and completing it on the next week, which would be the last week that we're gonna play the whole chapters of Ice Creams. And like usual, credit rolls will be fastened up so I can do the outro. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. This is me playing Ice Cream 6, where we have finally made Charlie to be reunited with his friends. So what do you think about this chapter? Is it fun? Let me know in the comments, and if you want to download this, I'll leave in the description. And stay tuned for the 7th chapter that we're going to play on the next week. We have discovered plenty of scenes and discovered on how Joseph Sullivan died. It's because of jealousy. A pure big jealousy and enviness by the nun, Sister Madeline's. But yeah, we're also not going to be ending this just yet. We're going to be witnessing on how the death scene would look like in the 6th chapter. So let's go and witness that out. Alright, now I'm back at the factory and I want to get attention from Rod. So I want him to have his victory now. I have gotten lots of victorious at that time where I successfully made him unconscious without him even waking up, which makes it even easier for me. And now it is his turn to have this shine. And right now, he has done it. Congratulations, Rod. And let's see if this is the scene that we wanted to see. This is not the one, so we're gonna be witnessing to the other one. Don't you know that you have a scary face? And stop hitting me with your chest. It is very offensive.
I think I've seen something.
Hey, stop doing that, or I'm gonna report to the police. I'm gonna call you. You have assaulted me. Literally, you have assaulted a kid. Stop doing that. You want a cake? Come towards me.
I've seen something.
That literally did nothing to the robot. How is that even possible? How is that even possible? The chef has no words to be spoken of. And where is Rod, by the way? Rod, come on, I know you want to come out. Where you are, I'm hunting for you. Oh, he's gonna hunt me instead. The chef mini Rod has ruined it all. This is the one where it's similar to the previous 2 chapters, where you would see 2 different death endings. One you got trapped in the fridge that we have seen earlier, and one where you get trapped into the cage and Rod dragged you inside the extraction room, but it is Charlie's turn. So it's pretty much the same scenario but with different characters. And that's period. You have trapped in the factory so cold and it is cold. As cold as his own blood.